What is up, lads, and welcome to Road to an Inform Hybrid. And you see on the picture, I've got a picture of Neymar, just to introduce this kind of video, simply because he's going to be probably one of the best players that we do end up signing for our hybrid team. If you don't know what it is already, please do check out the first episode and you'll see the hybrid team that we are trading towards. But I left you in the first episode with 15k and around 7 things left in the trade pile. Here is the ending of those 7 things that we had sold over time. I think it was another 24 hours needed, but everything sold in the end, apart from the ball. So we just discarded the ball. We weren't going to really sell that anytime soon. So we had 18,000 coins, and I went out and I spent that 18,000. As you can see, I've got 180 left, and these are the kind of players I bought. You can see what I bought them for as I go through the players. So Makeda there for 800 coins. That's a pretty decent sign-in, not too bad. Picking up, they're all Prem players at this point. I was having real good kind of like success with Premiership players, especially bronze and silvers. I mean, bronze rare Prem players are pretty much a guaranteed profit if you pick them up in open bids. Honestly, I can say nothing else apart from, if you've got, say, I don't know, 2,000-3,000 coins, just stick to bronze Premiership rare players at the moment. I simply just I put them in there to fill up the trade pile. They're the last things I go to because I'm trying to mix it up, but bronze and silver Prem players are just the way to go. So if I see an odd gold player that I think is worth a good deal, I'll go for them too. But the silver players are price locked at pretty much a K for a rare, so we can pick it up. But yeah, we went from 18k to 36 in one trading session, which was amazing. You can see all the players. I'm just going through them all here that I sold. So players that I picked up for 200 going for 600, so I'm more than doubling my profit. Like, there's just other players here. Like the bronzes, I more than double my money pretty much every time. The silvers I make a nice decent profit on as well, and the golds I just make 400 or 500 coins per card. It all makes a massive difference. But that was the way I was going, just going through all these different players, and then I spent that 36k as quick as I could. We've got so much trade, and that's why we're going pretty super speed mode at the moment. You can once again see how much I bought each player for, going through this, but I'm going through it as quick as possible. There was a real problem with Ultimate Team. It's been real glitchy. I had to kind of put things up more than once, quite a lot of the time. But yeah, so you can just see exactly how much I'm buying these players for. I mean, if you can get a bronze, like a bronze Premiership player that's rare in a decent formation, they'll go for quite a bit. So just look out and pick them guys up. That's all I would tell you exactly. That's what way I'd go. But also, another thing I look out for is Championship players. Championship players are going for a lot more than what people think. Especially the silver ones that are pretty decent with decent pace. There's not too many of them, but at this stage you can just see coming up we did buy our first Team of the Week player to trade with, and I love trading with Team of the Weeks, and as we get more and more coins we will be trading with more and more Team of the Weeks. And we picked up an Arnautovic. He's a pretty solid player. He's 4-star skiller, right wing, but we picked him up for 10,250. I think I went to put him up for 12k. But yeah, you can see 25 players sold, and we're on 49,000 coins, which is brilliant profit. Hitting 50k already. We could probably afford to buy a couple of our informed players already, but I'm not going to buy any until I've hit in at least like 200 to 300k, because you need money to make money. And yeah, a few things hadn't quite sold yet, but we whacked what was left in our club on the trade pile, because you can only put 30 on at once. So we went searching, as you normally do. We just went searching, and this is what we spent our coins on pretty much. So you can see going through, once again, silver and bronze English players are just the way to go. I picked up a couple of decent deals. I mean, I got Mikel there for quite cheap. This Kakalakanic, or whatever his name is, has been price locked at, like, honestly, like 10k. It said I picked him up for 4.3, but I picked him up for 400. It just glitched out. You'll see in the next bit. But picked up a Joe Allen for 21k. I think he ends up selling for a lot more. Picked up a Cite in form, and then the rest of them, because I spent quite a lot of money on them in forms, the rest of them were pretty much standard silvers and bronzes that had been trading so far. I'm having a lot of kind of success with silver centre backs in decent formations in the Premiership. Jonas Olsen's the kind of can't think now. Like even Wheaters and people like that. Ashley Williams is also another good one, but had a lot of success, and they all sell overnight. I mean, every single part of this trading video you've seen is me putting up a team for, or putting up my players for one day at around about 10 o'clock. So I had 750 coins, couldn't bother to trade, so I thought I'll go and chuck it at a bronze pack, and below and behold, we get a squad fitness card which sells pretty much instantly for like 1,700. So I'll whack that up in the quick auction. And the other contracts are used for if you want to buy a player out of contract on the cheap. But yeah, we went to bed. Come back the next day, back from work. We've got 52,000. You're probably thinking, wow, how come you've only got 52,000? You had 49,000. But as you can see, we've still got a bunch of things that haven't quite sold in this first hour. I mean, DeSanto didn't sell. And then 300 coins. I've got that Kakalakanich for. I don't know how to say his name. Someone please help me out with that. Cisse didn't sell, so I had to drop his price a bit. Didn't make too much of a profit, but we still do end up making profit on that Cisse there. But dropping all these prices down, there's probably still another, I don't know, well over 20k on this trade pile. So we're looking at this point at about 70,000 coins, hopefully. So I went and picked up this Ashley Williams, thinking, oh my god, a Team of the Year player in a 4-4-2. This is an absolute bargain. Went and searched how much he went for, and it was quite shocking. He went for 20. His like cheapest in form was 21k. Buy it now. So I was quite annoyed, but picked up another in form, Yang Mabuya, or don't know how to pronounce his name. He plays for Montpellier. He's a pretty solid player. And I checked him up before. He was going for roughly 26k at this point on the market. Got him for 20,250, I believe. So we went and chucked everything on the trade pile. I've jumped up to 16,000 coins because my Cisse sold pretty much within that time period, and I didn't actually show it. So apologies for that. He sold for about 15k, I believe. I only made about 500 coins off him, which was quite annoying. But we carry on. I end up putting Williams up for 21k. I don't think I make any profit. I think I probably made 250 coin loss. But from all the other players we do make up, I do get the odd bad trade. You probably think, oh, I'm making this look so easy. I spend a lot of time searching for these players, so it's not as easy as you think. And Kakalakanich sells for 4k in the end. I just put him up cheap because they're all pretty much price locked, and I just thought, well, no one's going to end up buying him apart from the guy that's trying to price lock him. But a couple of people it glitched out again, so I had to put them back on the trade pile, and I ended up putting them for 6 hours this time because I think this was Saturday. But yeah, we went away, jumped back on Ultimate Team a few hours later, and we find ourselves with 59,000 coins and 14 things have sold. You can see exactly on the trade pile what has sold. Ashley Williams went for 21k. Everyone pretty much sold that I wanted to, apart from the big man, Yang Mabuya. I was hoping he would go so much, but I spent 9k. I thought, I'm not going to drop below 50. I'm going to sell everything and see how much money I'm on, because this is going to become towards the end of this episode. So I went and spent up to my 50k, put everyone on. I probably put them on for 3 hours and then another 12 hours, if I'm honest. They didn't all sell in the first 3 hours, but I went and spent some more money on some silvers. Went to go away and do something, come back on Ultimate Team, and this is our final profit for this episode. We're on 87,000 coins. Everything had sold. Pretty much everything that I wanted to sell. That guy there sold for 25,500. That's a good 5k off him. We've probably got another close to 10,000 coins on the trade pile. Maybe not quite, but getting there. But 87,000 coins, and I'm so happy with that. And catch this episode next time.